Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you some very important resources, very interesting resources that those of you who are from the West and are trying Lost Ark on the Russian client, on the Korean client, can learn from, can use to make your life better in the game. Every bit of information is in these resources that I'm going to show you today. Before we get going, I would like to say again a huge thank you to those of you from the Pirate Crew, the mad lads that are supporting me on my YouTube channel with the monthly membership. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's get going in the resources. First thing I want to share is the website called Infolao. By the way, everything that I talk about today in this video is in the description below. How to play Lost Ark in Russia, 5 minutes, is in the description below. In Korea is in the description below as well. Infolao is a great resource for Western players. It's a website that is in English, not an exceptional grammar here. However, it gives you every single bit of information that you could possibly want as a new player starting out in Lost Ark. For example, I want to highlight the raiding part of Infolao. Every single raid boss is here, and not only you get small YouTube snips on the visuals for the skills that you need to pay attention to for every guardian. You also get the items, the combat items that are useful in that raid and that you should have on your bar. You also get the recommended runes, and you also get the recommended seal books, if there are any for that particular boss. Another thing I want to highlight from Infolao is where to get the songs. Many of you ask me during my streams, where do I get that song, where do I get this song? Here on Infolao, you have absolutely every single song that's not even in the game yet in Russia, because it's from Korea, and you have it exactly where to get it. Super simple, you just follow this guide. Other things that are worth mentioning on Infolao: giant hearts, where to get the giant hearts, where to get the masterpieces, the works of art that you exchange on Sunflower Island, the songs we talked about, the emotes, the affinity here, sea adventures, for example. You know, those some sailors give you an adventure, you need to find the location. Here you can have them, the ones that are here present, you can find them, and there you go. It's super easy for you to access. A super nice site. Props to the people who created Infolao. Very good job, and thank you so much as a Western player for creating this resource for us. Another website I would like to mention, again, everything is linked as I'm showing it to you in the description below, is the Inven website. This is a Korean resource, but if you use Google Translate with the Chrome browser, it's super easy. The Mokoko seeds, here you have them by region. You can select every region that you want, and it shows you exactly the map where it is. For example, in Leonhardt, you have the Mokoko seeds here. Even on the Infolao website, there is a map with Mokoko seeds, but I believe this one is better, because if you click right here, for example, it opens up a menu for you and shows you exactly where you enter from. And every single hidden Mokoko or Mokoko that you need to do something for, something special like jump a bunch of rocks or kill some mobs to open up a portal to enter that place, is detailed in the click kind of menu right here. Super nice, super interesting. The Mokoko map, Mokoko Sea, is very important in Lost Ark. Another resource from Inven is the sea map. This is absolutely genius. It shows you all of the dangerous zones. Not that you need to, because you have them in game also with the updated version of the map, but if you hover over these islands, it also tells you how you get the island heart, in case you're curious how to get that particular island heart. Super interesting resource, especially for later also, when there's going to be islands here also that you might be new to. You just hover over and you see a bit of hint on how to get that particular heart. Another great resource is something the Russian people created, and it is this skill tree builder. There is every class right here, and if you want to share your build, for example, with your friend, you're a destroyer and you want to show your friend how you two-shot people, then you're just gonna create yourself the build here, and after you do create it, it tells you also how many skill points you've used in total for your build. You can see how much you can go depending on how many skill points you get. This is a really super cool thing. Then you just get the link and share it with everyone you want. Super nice thing. I want you to keep this in mind, because it's important to share builds. Here on the same map, on the same website, sorry, there is also a place where you can get skill builds from users. For example, if you go here to user builds and go to Warlord, you can see here that people have posted their builds. Please do not take these builds as something that is the best or something that you should be using. I've browsed some of these builds for Blaster and Summoner, and 90% of them are completely hideous and just ridiculously made without any thought put into it. But at least you can, if you know that the player is a good player and he has posted his build here, then definitely you can just click on it and see what he has posted, and underneath some of them even leave comments on why he did it like this or for what purpose. Most of these are just crap, but you can find some nice ones, a little bit of guidance for you if you're at the beginning of your game, right? Always think with your own brain, why did that guy choose this skill tiered up like this for PvE or for raiding, before you apply it for yourself in game, yeah? Another thing, this is just something in Korea, something extra, something cute. You can see which Korean player has the highest item level. Here, if you're a fan of Lost Ark, you can also track which is the highest item level possible in the game right now in Korea, so that you know that Russia's gonna get the same thing eventually. And you can see here the classes that have the highest item level and what it is. Another thing is from the official website of Lost Ark, the artwork, the screenshots section. I wanted to share this with you as well. This is really nice for you to get some nice wallpapers depending on what class you play, or maybe you like a specific zone. I am also currently using a really nice wallpaper from the official Korean website. They have some really good art here. I wanted to also share with you the online version of the item codex. This is a Korean resource, obviously can be translated. This is exactly how the item codex would look in game as well, only this one is the online version. Until we get in Russia the actual item codex, you can just use this to search for whatever it is that you're missing. Maybe you want to see how you get an ability stone that has that much HP potency on it, or I don't know, maybe you want to see some seal books, for example, where you get them from. This is a very nice resource. If you click this, just to show you how it works, and you click this thing, it tells you here where to get this particular seal book. It's not very obvious in game where you get them, it doesn't really say on them, but if you find a seal book in game that you like or that you want to use for your class and you cannot find it anywhere, this is a nice place to search for it. You will never really be able to type things here because you don't know the Korean alphabet, but just looking by seal books or by enhancement material or by card, by gift, by sailors, this is a place where you can see every detail about everything. It's just like the item codex, only it's online. Lastly, I want to share with you the fan art that Koreans are doing for Lost Ark. Maybe you find here something that's cute, maybe you find here something that you want to use in your next video contest. This is a nice place. You can also find some angry Beatrice. You can also find some a blaster watering the fields. So there is some funny things as well here. You can have some fun. There's a lot of user fan art on this page. Maybe you can have a laugh, right? These were all the resources I wanted to share with you today. I hope this video was helpful to you. I'm gonna see you in just a couple of days from now. Until then, I wish you lots of love as always. Stay safe and take it easy.